Health. KMPDU and civil servants have issued a strike notice for Tuesday, March 18th, demanding restatement of the medical cover under the Social Health Authority (SHA) and payment of 2.75% deduction meant for their health insurance. Let's listen in.
That employers, which also is government, has not remitted to them the 2.75% that have been deducted. So a government deducts the money from the employees and say that they have not remitted to the government, and therefore the government decided not to give services to the workers. So as we had promised earlier, we are not in a begging mission. The access to health care for doctors, for public servants, for civil servants is a right. And the fact that it's not a free service that we are asking for, but it's a service that we are asking based on the finances that we have been deducted. We have resolved, both as KMPDU and as UKCS, that next week on 18th, we'll have a mega demonstration from Kenyatta National Hospital to Social Health Authority to put petition there. And then we'll proceed to the Ministry of Health, then we'll proceed to the Ministry of Public Service, and then to Treasury. And then we want to ask the government, both the national government and the county government and Social Health Authority, the ineffectiveness in management of Social Health Authority should not be our problem. The ineffectiveness in running the government is not our business as workers. Ours is to do our jobs as we have trained. And therefore, if there's anything that is interfering with that, we can't allow. Therefore, this time and in this moment, the action that we're calling for on 18th is not only for doctors, it's for all the civil servants. So we're expecting the Huduma centers to be closed. We are expecting those in different offices that are serving different services to be out, because you have to choose whether to be in those offices where you are underappreciated, where you're not valued, or to be in the street to ensure that this money that's being deducted for you, you can access health care and your family can access health care. We have learned time and again that the government do not give in to issues when they're begged. We've learned that it only happens with demonstrations, with protests. And we've also discussed together with the UKCS as KMPDU that if these matters are not resolved, we are not just going to resolve to just demonstrations and protests. We are actually going to issue a strike notice on that 18th and proceed on strike, which will involve all the doctors and all the civil servants. That is what we are demanding, because there is no way we are going to continue begging where the government is very busy deducting money from us, extracting money from us, and they have no any intention to ensure that the Social Health Authority is working. Thank you. But I want my brother, Dr. Kaura, to add something, and then Dr. Miskela.
Civil servants do not have a functional health cover. What is expected by the employer is to make remittances to the Social Health Authority. But the employers keep to say they have no money to pay the requirements of SHA. And that means if you don't pay SHA, we as civil servants, we don't benefit on any health benefits. And that's why we're giving a notice to the government that next week on Tuesday, together with the Union of Kenya Civil Servants and all other public servants, we want to remind the government that we are workers whose health matters. And we cannot keep on to attend to our duties when our coverage is not functional.
Away from that, Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, last evening hosted a grand iftar dinner at Parliament, bringing together leaders